Pause. Hush. I want no noise. I have heard too much of it. Clamor of metal, deafening horns, cacophony of the surrounding sounds, voices of ungrateful humans. Guns, cannons, monstrous levels of arrogance, hunger for power, destructive war, extinct animals, receding grasslands, shaved off forests, and drying up of my rivers. Barren mountains which were once green, my interiors shoved all inside out in search of gold and precious stones. Those burnt fields which were once so fertile, I keep missing them all the while. I seem to have forgotten myself. I had prioritized you over me. I gave you all that I had. Bared open my chest to give you shelter and food. But you tore me apart, shred by shred, and devoured it selfishly, leaving nothing of me. You gorged on my stomach and brought out all it had to keep me alive. I lost my cover, my base, my foothold. I feel frail. I will fall. I cannot bear it anymore. So, stop. Hush. Pause. I need some self-love. Yes, I do. I have waited to get it from you for so long. But instead, you hurt me. You started fragmenting my love into different boxes and gave them different names. Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, and Jews, and made them fight against one another. My heart broke. My soul tattered. I cried in pain, called out for help. But you, intoxicated in your elixir of megalomania, you kept on hitting, till my lips were sore, head was dizzy, and throat was dry. I gasped for breath, and fever was high. My chapped lips bled, as if I was drinking my own blood. Blood of my own children, who were dancing with the wretched purpose of self-destruction. They designed weapons of war, this time more lethal, more devastating. Corona, which was invisible and was about to bring an apocalypse. Fools they were. They needed to stop. Hush! I want a pause. Yes, I have silently taken all abuse for years. But to my children, I could never be rude. Entitlement was the curse they bore, which had to be uprooted from the core. They needed a lesson to tame their unharnessed, unbridled lust for supremacy. Ignorant earthlings, it was beyond their fathomable limit to realize that the way I can give, I can take away too. And the time had arrived for me to detoxify myself from the negativity that dwelled. The storm that would come would terrify the humans and rob them of their peace, property, pride, and sleep. Their mansion of concrete civilization would crumble as a pack of cards. Their health would just give way. And the way they throttled me, they would choke too, with destroyed lungs and reduced immunity. They would cry out to be spared. I would sit back and watch. Let them fall a bit more, till they hit their conscience. And when they do, they would just hush, pause. There is an uncanny silence, all of a sudden, hidden below the anxious nervousness. Nature is all out to settle an old score with her children, and they are hapless, distressed. Gone are their tall egos. Gone is their false pride that now reduced to dust. The fragmented and separated souls of Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs, Christians, Buddhists and Jews were now uniting fast with the glue of dependence and symbiosis. They put their heads together to plan their survival. They extend their arms to hug and help each other. But alas, this could be suicidal. They could not be together right at the time when they needed each other the most. It was understood that isolation will save them from doom. Staying indoors was what I imposed on them. so that they could value the people they had once rejected. The world was totally locked down. Prices hiked, scarce for resources. The economy was in doldrums. Dilemma was haunting them at every turn. Dead bodies kept piling up, and sick units were overflowing. Physicians and caregivers were working with compassion, relentlessly, in silence. They realized at last that they need to pause. Countrymen are in mourning. They are losing their loved ones in thousands. Leaders look distraught. Their countries, which once bustled with life, now looked like a deserted cemetery. Families could not bid farewell to their dead members, and isolation was the only life-saving portion. Doctors, nurses, and caregivers were slowly healing the sick. But the process moved at a snail's pace. At last, sunrise could be seen on the horizon. Victory was visible. The corona seemed to lose out slowly to the call of solidarity and love. Of united people in isolation, of their own nations, provinces, states, and homes. Slowly, they realized the value of valuing each other, valuing Mother Nature, and learned that our religion of humanity has no borders. They learned that when Mother Nature revolts, they need to sit back and think. Give their actions a pause. While humanity paused, nature started revealing its secret magic. Many barren mountains started to gain their velvet green cover. Fish came swimming in canals which were less toxic now. Sparrows, fidgets, dicky birds were seen chirping on the branches to wake the urban crowd from slumber. New leaves and buds bloomed on bare, dry branches, bringing them back to life. The rivers started following their original course with new zest. Whales and dolphins, which were long lost, were mysteriously found playing in the ocean waters. Peacocks danced. Deer came to take a walk around the town streets. The once smoky skies were now clear The air was fragrant, fresh and light. The sun was bright, and so were the stars of the night. Oxygen gushed into the human lungs with an eagerness to breathe. Everything seemed to have changed into a happy mode of perennial spring. It seemed that I, the mother, the nature, was on a process of maintenance and healing. After this long pause.